Hello, and welcome to a brand new exciting episode of Video Ditch. It's me, Sam, joined as always by Nick, and today we got producer Hugh in the chair.
Hello, welcome. Yeah. Welcome.
We've got the all-star cast, the three fan favorites, me, Sam, and Hugh. Everyone else, we held a vote in the secret channel on the Discord, which if you're privy to, only the coolest people are able to access it. It's so secret and so exclusive. We said, who's the best? And they all said, probably these three. And I said, you know what? I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. The others got voted off of the Island Survivor style. And,
but actually,
executed.
They're dead. Don't ask about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what happened to Kiryu at the end of Yakuza 6? Think like that, but with no Jori phase.
Yes, wonderful. And that's just a hint of today's show to come. With our discussion probably going to be focused around Like a Dragon. Not Infinite Wealth. I'm a moron.
Well, that's the trial version. Gaiden. Did you try it?
I didn't. I wanted to.
I want to beat the entire game first.
Yeah, exactly. But in case you missed it, viewers and listeners, Nick and I last week were guest appearances on the Power Hour podcast.
That's
our
right.
Old pals Jim and Brian. And
they had us on our show. Yeah, it's proof that they care, because it wasn't just like, we'll throw these guys a bone. We'll go on these little whelps show and talk about beer and games. But they said, why don't you guys come on here? Why don't you guys impart some of your knowledge on our program? And honestly, decent idea to drink a little bit and then keep talking. Very, very great way to be loose and liberal with your remarks.
Yes,
great way to be really funny.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Easiest way is just to start drinking.
Mm-hmm. So, everyone should check that out. At the very least, the episode we were on. There's quite a few, so you want to make sure you go for the one we were on.
Yes. It was a great time. Thank you, gentlemen, for having us. Looking forward to the next, whether they're on here or we're back there. And last week's wager, we'll lock it in. Nick and I bet on Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Would it give you immediate access to Mahjong? And short answer is no. Right?
I mean, yes, I guess not. I guess the second you boot up the game, you cannot access Mahjong because you have to go through tutorial fights. So, mistake.
There was so much tutorial. Like, I'd give it, if there's one fight, like, in the beginning of
it was an hour. Whatever.
But it was an hour.
But as soon as you had open season access to Yokohama.
If you progress to the story
Ichiban's city's Yokohama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you got open access to Yokohama, you were able to go to Citron Mahjong, and I was able to clear all three tables and the Shochu Cup, which is, if you go on my Steam page right now, I have 6 hours logged, and I think only 1 hour is actual street brawling.
That's wonderful. So, in accordance with the bet, Nick will, there will be his...
I'm going to make a Yakuza choose-your-own-adventure game as requested by previous guest internet celebrity Sheepover and Neopets Yakuza-themed CYOA. So, I'll just...
it's choose-your-own-adventure to the kids that aren't privy.
In post-production, that'll be...
Interesting.
Right here. Yeah, I'm very excited. I love your creative endeavors.
Oh yeah, I'm a real artist.
Real game maker over here. Speaking of games and making games, I took it upon myself to get some outside help from a friend of the podcast, none other than Goon Lagoon. I got him to make.
Are you kidding me?
I got him to make this quiz for us. To get us into the zone, to just put some marbles on the line. So, could you share the screen? This should work for you.
You want me to?
You're the host? Yeah,
right.
I tried last time; it didn't work.
Well, actually, Hugh, can you?
Can you share the screen? Yeah,
Okay,
I think guests can't share the screen. Is the thing.
No, I believe in him.
Oh, there he goes! Wow.
Yeah, I gave him mod.
Oh, beautiful! All right. So,
Here
listeners, we got. Remember this fucker? 10 years in the joint edition.
10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy.
That's right. That's right. I wish we had the soundboard.
I know. Someday it'll be set up.
Yeah, we'll get the Nishikiyama sounds.
I think that for this, since this is a cool series for intellectuals and people who have great taste, we should say something a little more exciting than my calculator hurts or my brain. So, like, what's a cool Yakuza phrase?
Yes. I'm trying to think of what he says before he, like, sends the pocket racer down the track,
Ike?
Right? Yeah.
Say something in Japanese.
Just something in Japanese.
Onegaishimasu! Yeah. Give me your best weeaboo interjection. I can take it. Yeah. I don't know how many he put in here, but thank you again. I can't. Oh, right. I'm not looking at it. I was like, why can't I move the fucking screen? All right.
Yes. When are we?
Hugh man, I guess. Shall we take it away? Who are this bald-headed man we're looking at for
this
listeners?
Bald, the ugly bastard from all the Japanese animations of ill repute. Who is this man?
Alright, we're gonna count it down. Is it just open season? What's the deal?
List the options. Is it A?
Oh yeah, is it A? Is it Futoshi Shimano? Is it B? Subaru Tribeca? I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but C? Kuro-chan.
Now, Hugh, you'll do a 3, 2, 1, and then Nick and I will.
3, 2, 1.
Onegaishimasu! Oh.
Alright, I think Sam got it first.
I think he just was louder, but sure.
I think he was faster by one frame.
That's A. Hitoshi Shimano.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah, he's from the Shimano, whatever.
I thought he would be like a much bigger character in the franchise.
And not die immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you play Zero first, he's built up to be like such a demonic presence. And then you play 1 or Kiwami and he's dead. By like chapter 5.
Yeah, that was a shocker. Alright.
This cool old man with a badass scar. Is he A. Big Low, B. Gai Kendo, or C. Fei Hu? 3, 2, 1.
Arigato!
Alright, that was Nick. He was faster.
It's obviously Fei Hu.
Yep.
Is he correct? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, I told you it's easy shit up.
I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I almost said Big Low. But I'm like,
Big Low?
It can't be Big Low.
Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah,
Let's move on. We've got the Joker himself, the Clown Prince of Crime. Is he A. Bob Usanoima? I butchered that. Is it B. Gaimon, or C. Hyokoto?
Oishi desu!
Didn't even count down.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay, count
that
down.
again. 3, 2, 1.
Oishi desu!
Well, Sam, he beat you by 1 millisecond.
I let him have it. He was.
I was vibrating. Like, it's A. Bob Utsunomiya.
Yes, it's Bob.
Yes. We've all played the Premium Adventure.
Ronald McDonald looking, for listeners. He is like a broccoli-headed fool. Okay.
Alright, now, beat Takeshi himself.
Yeah.
What character did he betray? Was it A. Toro Hiroshi, B. Takeshi Kitano, or C. Yoshikika Tanishi? 3, 2, 1, go.
Arigatou gozaimasu!
Uno?
Alright, Sam again.
Did it throw you off in a different language?
Yeah, I don't know what to expect.
I want to say A. Toru Hirose.
Well,
I hope I'm right.
I don't remember.
Because that is.
It is Takeshi Kitano.
You can't. It's not his name in the game, as far as I remember.
Alright, and then if you guess this wrong at the end, you get zapped with a taser every time. Yeah, you get killed every time you get one wrong.
Alright. This military man, black and white photo. I guess he was from one of the earlier games before they had color.
Oh, I see.
The A. Resitsu Oman, Juzo Amon, or C. Amon Jonoshin? 3, 2, 1.
Ichi, Ni, San, Shi.
Alright, that was
Is Juzo Amon.
Yes, yes.
I feel like it
It has to be Nomad. Look at him. He's all
Alright,
fucked
now-
up with sunglasses.
Oh, bonus question.
Oh.
The hardest one ever. You're not gonna get this one. If you are, you win the title of true Yakuza fan.
Oh, shit.
Now, is this character, this mysterious man, is he A, Miyamoto Musashi, B, Kazuma Kiryu, or C, Sakamoto Ryoma? 3, 2, 1.
So
Arigato gozaimasu.
I'm gonna give it
That was-
to
that's-
Sam. He was a little
That's
quicker
very
on
close.
this. It was
I
very.
think-
Wait, do it again. Let's do it on that.
What the
Too close. 3, 2, 1.
Judgment.
Well, that's
Alright,
English.
Yeah.
That's
So.
that's
Bakami
instead,
time for
instead of
him.
Kiryu's voice.
Sam, who is this character?
It's A, right? It's Musashi because that's from Kenzan, right? I believe.
No, he's clearly
Oh,
got
wait,
the iconic.
or Ryoma in
It's
that
just
one.
regular Kiryu.
Shit.
Yeah.
No.
You failed.
I failed. Oh.
Well, I
Failed.
guess I get the steal.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you get it right.
Come in. Who is this? mysterious
Aren't you feeling foolish? Aren't you feeling so Bakami tyrant?
I am Dame Dane, as they say.
Alright, that's clearly Sakamoto Ryoma.
Fuck.
Well. No, I don't.
No?
Think so.
What?
It's just Kiryu?
It's just Kiryu?
Yeah. Wait. I might need a check. I might need a check.
Isn't that like
Wait
a
a second.
traditional?
Yeah, I think you might be right, actually.
Isn't that a
He's just
traditional
like-
screen door
look at
behind
his
him?
hair, yeah.
He's got the hair pulled back. He's got
Yeah.
the Ryoma
I was a fool.
glare. Oh,
All right,
please.
now number 7. Is this
Oh, this is
Shintaro Kazuma? Is this B, Joji Kazuma, or C, Brian Griffin? 3, 2, 1.
Breaking the law.
All right, Nick, give us your answer. please.
That is so obviously. It's embarrassing how obvious it is that it is Shintaro Kazuma.
Yep. Didn't play the correct sound effect.
Oh, it'll be in post.
It's not
have
it's
to
not
put it in
his
post.
twin brother.
Was that the twist in 3?
Yeah, one of them. Where he's like beautiful eyes.
The guy who
What?
looks exactly like his dad.
Kazuma. Yeah, and he's like, I'm actually from America. I'm a spy. Yeah, it's weird. Okay.
It might be. All right,
one
now
more?
this guy, this man, is this A, Lao Ka Long, Lao Gia, or C, Koji Suzuki? 3. Wait. 3, ni, uno, go.
Ichiban
All right.
Des.
Give us your best shot.
That's A. That's Lao Ka Long.
Yeah.
That's Lao Gan Ma, chili crisp. Yeah.
It's not Lao Gui. It'd be funny if he had the Kung Fu Hustle version on there.
Gotta cover that.
All right. Now there's a bonus question here.
I couldn't answer this.
On August 10th, 2010, reporter Jake Adelstein, in a now famous article, had 3 anonymous Yakuza trademark members play and review Yakuza 3. What were the names assigned to the 3 in this article?
I don't know. Fucking
Yeah. Are there any
Pinky
hints you
Clyde.
could give us? Pinky and Clyde.
I assume there'd be Japanese names. That's your hint.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What? Kiryu, Majima, Taiga? No, he didn't exist yet.
Just the character.
I assume there'd be names for people of Japanese descent.
Shinji.
Well, we're not
Asuka,
gonna
Rei.
get this. This is a good bonus question.
Sorry.
Let's see the answers.
Midori-
Midoriyama,
Midoriyama,
Shirakawa,
yeah,
and
Shirakawa.
Kuroshi.
Kuroshi.
How famous is this art? I've never heard of this
So
article.
B, that was Lao Gui.
That's Lao Gui. That's not Lao
That's not
Ka Long.
Lao Gui.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he got it wrong, so that means I got it right.
And yeah, that is Shintaro Kazuma.
Uh-huh.
No doppelgangers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna assume every other one was right.
Okay, so that means I win.
Does it?
Yep.
Sure,
Wait,
yeah.
All right.
sorry, I forgot.
I
to
mean,
keep
you
them.
know. Yeah, I was.
All right.
was kidding.
Insert celebration.
Beautiful,
here.
beautiful.
You were at
Beautiful
home.
eyes.
You
Thank you.
answer.
Oh, thank you, producer Hugh, for
Yes.
moderating that game. That was a pleasure.
We actually need
Leave
someone to
your
produce
score in the
and
comments.
you did.
Yeah. Keep us accountable in the comments. Tell us who really won.
Yeah, and make sure it's me.
That brings us right along into the first topic of today's show. Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Nick and I both picked it up. I think I picked it up a little earlier than Nick did. I think you picked it up like yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah. And hilariously, Nick and I were kind of talking before the show started. You want to tell our viewers, listeners, your gameplay ratio? Like what it's been like?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, some would say that you do pretty quickly get access to Mahjong. But since there is a unskippable hour or so of tutorial and cutscenes beforehand, I suppose it's not immediate enough for some. For a Yakuza fan, I feel like immediate is anything within the first 5 hours, perhaps. But I suppose I'm just more of a true dyed-in-the-wool fan than most. So technically, no, you cannot, upon boot, access the Mahjong parlor. But I have spent 5 hours there in the parlor and 1 hour playing the game.
I love that. Okay, so within that 1 hour, we can kind of talk early impressions of, the combat system. You've unlocked both styles?
Oh,
right?
yeah, you have to.
Okay, I couldn't quite remember. Okay, and you've played Judgment before? Yes,
yeah, I played Judgment. I haven't played Lost Judgment. Judgment, I remember thinking, Yagami doesn't have a lot of heat actions, and he can't do a lot of stuff. The minigames are kind of lacking. I wish I was playing as Ichiban. Or at the time, I guess I wish I was playing as Akiyama.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there were some omissions in like side content in original Judgment. It's like, why can't?
I mean, apparently Lost Judgment fixes every problem I had, but I still haven't played it.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Yokohama, going back in that one. Okay, so immediately, right out the gate, I know we've talked about it before on the show because you previewed the game, but like the spy style, still into it, still very like much enjoying his gadgets.
Yeah, whipping people around.
Yeah, it's I hadn't played it, so I didn't realize how similar it was to Yagami's crane style. He even gets in the same stance.
Yeah, I didn't realize it either.
It's like, oh,
that is.
And then when he does like a combo finisher and like kicks up, like, that is.
It's literally his animations pasted onto Joryu.
Mm-hmm. And I found it humorous where like the in-game like lore explanation, he's like, yeah, I've just been studying like this technique.
Yeah, I was bored, so I learned an entire martial art. I perfected a martial art. Well, he had 3 years.
Then Yagami's whole thing is like, this is a fighting style that's just like a complete mishmash of elements, right? Like it's not something.
It's whatever I felt like at the time.
Yeah. So it was funny.
I mean, he also gets his entire fighting style from reading like self-help books. So
yeah. Yeah. What's your Did you play through 6?
No.
Okay.
6.
Wonderful. So you got the ending of 6.
Yeah.
Just
So
right there.
when it's like, just so you know, the leader of the Dandori group died in his sleep, and it's just like an old man decaying on the floor. I'm like, who is this?
What the fuck is this? Yeah.
I know. I did know that Kiryu faked his death because in 7, that's made very apparent that he's not supposed to be around.
Okay. You should play 6. It's got your boy in it. It's got Akiyama.
Is really?
He shows up. Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Shows up. As a member of the cast. It's enjoyable. But okay. So what are your impressions of the story? Like,
I feel like, especially after playing Kiwami 2, they have a way better understanding of how to make shots look interesting.
oh, like composition.
Yeah, composition.
Yeah.
Like,
The storytelling in this is much better.
It does a much better job of actually capturing your interest, and it also, I guess, due to the time it took to develop and the fact that the story is like a lot tighter, a lot shorter. Stuff actually happens way faster. Things feel like they're actively happening, which I never really cared about in a Yakuza game, because even when it is like, you gotta go now, you gotta go do this thing this second, you can fuck around like I've been doing. But it does feel like things are progressing. Like, I did not expect to immediately betray the illegal politician militia and join the Yakuza defactors or whatever in the first chapter. So that was a nice change.
Yeah, nice brisk pace. I will say, Kiryu is so funny to me in this game. He's just cracking me up. Just his constant denial. He's like, that's not me.
Oh yeah, when he's
That's
like
not me.
in the bar with the what's his name?
Yeah,
He's
the
like-
guy who puts the photo of him
Yeah.
with all the orphans. He's like, huh, that would be interesting if I was Kiryu, but I'm not. I appreciated though that he's like, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Okay, good. Don't take his shit. But oh man, these games are always so good at enraging you. Like the NPCs just making you so pissed off and wanting to beat the fuck out of them.
Oh,
'Cause they're always just
yeah,
disrespecting.
the guy who
The fucking-
replaces what's his name? Maiwara or something?
Yeah. Oh, the dude in the leather coat.
Who like
and everything?
immediately the second he takes power is like, you are my slave.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's very pleasant. I mean, that's the whole point. You know, the Yakuza series. Kiryu can never be the aggressor. He has to encounter unbearable, unimaginable hardship in every aspect of his
insane.
life, and he's resisting. You know, he's fighting back. He's never the one to throw the first blow. That's what makes him a hero.
That makes him Kiryu. Yeah. I just think so many of his problems would be solved if he just if he killed. If he killed.
Yeah, if he just killed someone,
If he just committed. You know.
entire game storylines would end in chapter 1.
Shit. Yeah. Exactly.
If he killed Ryuji, for example. Although then no, I guess then the two old men working in the shadows would have just done whatever they pleased.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Aspects of the story, very funny. They're having a lot of fun. It's just so over the top. You're still pretty early on, so I suppose you haven't gotten to you've seen it in trailers, right? Like the castle. Like that.
Oh yeah,
crazy
I'm
fucking
literally
thing.
in chapter 2. The title's
Yeah.
called Floating Castle.
Yeah.
So,
So the cool thing about this game's length too is it's only, I think it's 6 chapters.
something like that. I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can kind of as I've played more of it, you feel like that design where it's it's kind of open ended at times. Where it's just all you have to do is reach a threshold of rank, and then the next story beat unlocks, right? Or it's kind of meant to be played, how you like it.
Yeah.
So I'm into that. Yeah. How many times can this fool fucking fake his own death?
I mean, they're kind of making a joke of it, right? Because you faked your death. Let's do it again.
Let's do it
Let's do it
again.
for the repeat.
Yeah. Yeah. If we pretend to kill
Yeah.
you, that's different.
And just so casual, we'll just get a body that looks exactly like you. And Kiryu's like, you can just do that? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, Obi line.
Why not?
Easy, yeah. Find a fucking thing. Yeah, it's fun. It's and it's like you said, the pace of it's really great. One of the features that I think is super cool, or that's just a feature I enjoy in every game is character customization. It's you can actually change Kiryu's outfit. You can choose.
Yes,
Different parts of it.
I walked right past the clothing store seconds before I entered the mahjong parlor.
Oh, you can't do it until you reach the castle.
Well, good thing I didn't bother going in.
Yeah, that's just gear, regular gear. But yeah, cool stuff. So if you have the desire, you could make Kiryu dress like a fucking moron, or
Yeah,
Real
just
cool
go full
guy.
Dead Rising, Surbon helmet, that kind of thing. I
yeah, if
imagine.
you did goofy ass face paint,
Yeah.
it's quite good. With this title, is there anything you're looking forward to specifically?
Probably some new combat. I'm noticing there's a lot of heat actions that I guess have been kind of staples since
Yeah,
it's 6 Kiwami 2, it's the Dragon Engine
the
staples.
Dragon,
But I am noticing some new ones, so thank God for that. Because after
Mm-hmm.
playing Kiwami 2 for so long, I was looking forward to seeing some heat actions, a little more punch. Because
yeah.
to be honest, the Kiwami 2 combat is kind of narrow. Not a lot of stuff to do.
Yes.
Not a lot of
Yes,
weapon
yes, yes.
variety, especially. And I do like how the weapons actually last more than 3 hits in this game, and they actually seem to have
there's some nice detail.
better
like
feel
that.
to them.
Yeah, and that I do appreciate that the prop weapons don't immediately break when Kiryu sets them
Yeah,
down,
when you get slightly
It's not
jostled and they disintegrate into 1,000 particles.
so that was cool. Have you seen the live action Cabaret Club minigame? I hate it.
No, I haven't.
It is the worst shit.
Well, they always have a live action thing, right? Like Kiwami 2.
They
was
had
the,
one in Kiwami 2 with
the
the
gravure.
webcam thing.
It's like
Yeah, that shit
Kiryu
was
is just a
funny as
regular
fuck.
3D model, and you have to say things like, what do you think about this pose? And he's like, I want to fuck you. And they're like, you're so silly.
You're so silly. Let me show you. She was funny.
Let me show you why they call me the Dragon of Dojima.
I can never play this game in the living
drops fucking...
Yeah.
Anyways.
In this one, their twist on it is, so when you go to a hostess club, you know, like in previous entries, you would just, it's like the basic, you choose the dialogue options and give them a gift, whatever, choose what to drink.
Yeah, dating simulator. It's like real life.
Yeah. Well, now they've done an Alan Wake. They've gone out and recorded a live action segment with a hostess, I guess, like an actual Japanese hostess.
Blood starts coming out of her mouth mid-date. And she's like, huh, interesting.
Interesting. And it's super uncanny. And I just am not a fan of it.
I like it.
I would engage with this if it was like a character model.
I think it's more interesting than like just straight up watching softcore videos in Yakuza 0, which you have to do for the achievement. I didn't want to do it. I had to do it.
I had to platinum.
I was forced. Sega held a gun to my head and said, "You're gonna watch all these." And I said, "Well, at least it gives me a boost to my heat meter, I suppose."
Fucking A. Yeah, not my favorite part. And so the game hilariously forces you into doing one date because it's just part of like the main quest line.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen
Jody,
articles.
you're getting this call to go like investigate this new club. It's like, oh, okay.
Have you seen anything in that case? Have you seen anyone that's like, I don't know, someone in game journalism media that's like, Yakuza Like a Dragon Gaiden keeps up the series' misogynistic track record of having women you can talk to, or something like just completely mindless.
No, I've not seen those takes, thankfully.
Okay, just wait.
Just wait. Yeah, the game's been out for a little bit. Yeah. Any other impressions, thoughts on it right now?
It's fun. I'm liking it so far. I am looking forward to getting more moves and being stronger because at the moment I am, at the very beginning. So I'm still getting knocked over by random fat loser grunts, and then I feel like Hugh stays on the floor for a long time. I remember he got hit in the back once. He literally
he's old.
Yeah, he's like an old man. He's like clutching his spine. He's like, oh.
Yeah. I will say the progression in this one is nice. It's
Zero style.
It's tied to money again. Yeah, right. And you'll get another resource to use when you progress the story. But it's all doable. I haven't been doing a whole lot of side content, right? I'm like kind of saving that for the end, as I usually do. But I will say, there's like some fun crossover moments that I was like,
near miss with Ichiban.
There's that in the beginning, and then there's another moment during side quest that's like very very like an explicit kind of crossover.
They acknowledge judgment exists.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
I won't spoil it for
I feel like judgment is just in its own world.
Right, like
of,
pocket Kamurocho, like alternate reality.
Like just slightly to the left.
Mm-hmm. It was a little odd too, the way they treated the character that's featured from Judgment. It's like, why is he acting like
is it Kaito?
A piece of shit?
I assume
it is.
Just like acting like a regular Yakuza, and Kiryu has to beat him. I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's just being a super dumbass. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. But yeah, with that, spoiling more. I have that to look forward to. I didn't realize so much of the game is going to be in Sotenbori. It's like, oh, this is.
Is it?
This is the main. Yeah. So you leave Yokohama quick.
Okay, no, I'm already in Sotenbori. I was actually going to say, once again, after playing Kiwami 2 for so long, it's very funny how in this game, which was made very quickly, there's so much more of Sotenbori to explore. Because it always kind of pissed me off how there's that giant shopping street you could see that you could never go in. And now you can finally go in and actually put stuff there. So I was very glad to see that was actually usable. And to be fair, when I first got there, I was like, wow, I can't believe for this area I'm only going to be in for like 2 seconds. There's all this new stuff. But yeah, it makes sense now that that's the main area.
A lot of time there. Yeah. I have not set foot in Kamurocho. I don't even know if you do. In this one. I guess
I think you do, and technically you're in like a back street when you're saving the weird old man from Seven's granddaughter from being abducted.
Yeah. That shit upset me. The way she just like let the guy off the hook. That was like, I'm gonna fucking
yeah. Who's like, you should go into
attack
my
you.
room,
Yeah,
and no one will
then
ever
she's
see
like-
you again.
Yeah, and then she's like, it's fine. I'm drunk. You go.
Yeah, we're both at fault.
I was like, no, you're not at fault at all. have Kiryu kill him right now. Yeah, that's all I wanted. Fuck. But very good game. Very excited to get through it. Do you know much about the like arena mechanics? Because that's like a
Yeah,
big...
I played it. I played that at PAX.
Okay.
Just a gigantic battle royale.
Yeah, team battle.
Yeah. I mean,
You
I
can
know
do it solo, or you could do it with a team.
You can also switch to play as people who aren't Kiryu.
Yes,
But my thought is, why?
they don't feel good.
Why would you ever do that?
It's cool because like you'll unlock characters within side quests. So like after that Judgment one, like I got Kaito as a character that I could use at the arena.
Sure, that's cool. But I mean, like, do they have their own unique heat
They
actions?
do. They do have their own
Okay.
unique move sets, but they're limited, right?
Yes.
It's like, you know, you can technically he technically has A, B, and C, but that's it.
It is just like playing as Majima in the Majima Saga, where
Yes.
you can only use the
It is
worst
exactly
fighting
that.
style from Zero. And you only have like 2 heat actions.
Yes, it is that. And then in the arena, each character has like a specific ability they can trigger when they're fighting.
like the construction minigame, that kind of thing.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Yeah, I think that about covers it.
Overall, possibly the greatest Yakuza game yet.
It's a nice, like in between. I feel like Judgment and the other, like Yakuza 6 and Kiwami 2.
The combat definitely feels a lot better.
Taking the refinements they've learned, yeah,
Yeah.
and everything has like a nice feel, like the weight of everything. Yeah, and this Dragon Engine's great. City looks great.
Dragon style for the first time is fun to use.
Yeah, yeah. I could, do without some of the gadgets. I don't really use his like cigarette bombs.
No, they're just for fun.
Yeah, but
They're
it's
just funny.
It's such like an indication of the tone the game is going for, and it's great, and I think it should be celebrated. In the greater like franchise list, we don't have to do like a tier list right now, but where do you think this holds up? Like
Probably the top
for
3.
you? Okay.
I don't know.
What would
I'm
your
nowhere
top
close to
3
finishing
be?
it, so.
Strong
Let's see.
impression.
I put 4 up there because I played it first, obviously.
4 still
0,
holds up pretty well.
4, 0, and 7.
Okay.
Probably,
Yeah.
I'd probably go 0. No, 7, 0, 4, top 3.
Okay. Yeah, I liked. Yeah, 0 is definitely in the top. I want to put. I'll put 6 in my top 3 because I really did enjoy that. And that was like the first like Dragon Engine shit. So that was huge. But the third one, I'm torn. I don't know if I want to pick like the newer school or like 5.
What, you
'cause
want
I
to
really
pick,
like
like-
5.
Then
It
it's
wouldn't
5.
be 3. It wouldn't be Kiwami 1.
Yeah, it's not going to be Yakuza 2 on
I mean,
PlayStation 2.
Kiwami 2 or 5, I'd say would be the third one. But I think 5 just for the
Not Dead
insane
Souls.
variety. Yeah, no Dead Souls. Yeah. Oh, Ishin's really good though,
Right.
but that's spinning off.
What about you, Hugh? Do you have any thoughts or insights?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't played it yet, so no.
No, I mean,
What
for the
about
series as a
like
whole.
franchise history? Yeah.
Franchise history?
Yeah. Have you played any of these? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Played 0, 1, 2,
any? Nice.
3,
Nice.
4, not 5, 6, 7.
Wow. Very nice.
And yeah, that's it. None of the Judgment games.
Okay. What about like Ishin or I don't think
Yeah,
there's
no.
an English version of
Kenzan.
Kenzan.
Yeah, have you played
No,
Kurovio?
Ishin.
What about Dead Souls? I've never played Dead Souls.
No Dead Souls.
But what's the best one?
Yeah, what's your top 3?
No, maybe. It's tough.
It is.
0,
Mhm.
7,
Mm.
and 4.
Wow, you guys have the same list.
1 for 1.
One
Yeah.
for one. Beautiful.
Good choices. Good choices, I think.
Yeah. Those are good games. They're all great, frankly. Okay. Well, anything to close out Like a Dragon?
It's great so far. It might be the greatest game of the series, or it could totally shit the bed and I'll hate it. Who knows?
I'm curious to try the demo. I didn't realize it came with a demo.
I didn't know that either.
Of 8.
It kind of harkens back to a bygone era.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like people buying Zone of the Enders for the MGS2 demo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that'll be cool. All right. Viewers, listeners, it is that time of year again. The Video Game Awards 2023 are going to be happening, I believe, in December, but the nominations have gone up. And you know, I think we said it last year.
They're quite a crock of shit.
Awards. Yeah, like it doesn't. These don't matter, right? Like if you're getting hung up on these things, don't, because it's fine.
Let us do it.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we don't have to cover every nomination category. We'll definitely do Game of the Year because it's not a horrible spread. It's a very safe and predictable spread. I think a lot of the things on here are.
Yeah.
But yeah. So to start off, the big category, Game of the Year, right? They've got 6 nominees. You have Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Insomniac's Spider-Man 2, the Resident Evil 4 remake, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep.
Yeah. Incredibly, we've actually, among the both of us,
Played all
covered
of them.
like every game on this list. Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be Alan Wake 2, I'll tell you that right now.
That sucks.
It's up against Zelda and Mario.
Yeah. Okay. So what are your knee-jerk reactions to this?
Well, I mean, they
gentlemen?
don't. These aren't like mass voting, right? These are like chosen by a panel. Allegedly, they're trying to be like the Academy Awards. For
Yeah.
gaming.
So they'll have different
So-
journalistic outlets as like a committee, and they cast
Right.
votes.
So these are all people who are like, oh, what's the gaming equivalent of cinema? Perhaps a nice Zelda title. Yes, perhaps a romp in the Mushroom Kingdom with Mario is equivalent to
Like the
bicycle
prestige
thief.
kind of
Yeah.
argument. Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder is truly the inception of Mario Brothers. Like that kind of thing.
It's like Christopher Nolan directed this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely take Spider-Man 2 off of there, like immediately. I
Yeah.
don't
You guys
think
both
that-
hated it, right?
I don't know. Did you?
Still
hate
haven't touched
Hugh?
it. I still haven't touched it yet. It's not
Yeah,
on.
you guys-
Who? No one has a PS5. You know who can touch this game?
Oh, he's fading
Besides
away.
the top 1%
Uh,
of society.
it is a privilege, I must say. Yeah, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't keep Spider-Man 2. I wouldn't keep Mario either. I don't think.
No, I do not
that
think.
was
I don't
weird.
think it's done enough. Alan Wake, as much as I enjoy it, I feel like it's really soon. That and Spider-Man, it's so soon to be like, this is Game of the Year.
Well, it's because they choose this shit, like, when they get to press release, like, here's what's coming out this year. And like, okay, well, this is gonna be, we'll put this on the list, we'll put this on the list. It's Zelda, that's gotta go on the list. Gotta go on the list. They don't actually, no one's playing these games who makes these lists. They have no idea what they actually play like. They just look at the press release and they say, ooh, that looks pretty, or, oh, I like this little blurb in the story, that sounds good. They don't play these things. You think Jeff
Nintendo,
Keighley...
put it on the list. Put it on the list.
The Nintendo stuff does feel a little shoehorned in. I will argue in favor of like Alan Wake. That's super like creative. I kind of mentioned when we were on the Power Hour, playing through it. It's just very, very good game. Although, I wanted to ask you, Nick, how do you feel about musical numbers in video games?
I think they're great. I think more games should have them. I think they're...
Oh, okay.
If they're not cringy, they're a great little aside to add in. I think that they're fun. I think they're fun and charming. I like them.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
one of my favorite parts of the Yakuza series is, the karaoke.
Yeah.
So-
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. Alan Wake certainly has an original song that gets performed, and I think I would have liked it more if I hadn't died as many times as I did during the sequence. So I had like I had to hear it so many times.
You have like a musical fight?
It's like, so the cool thing about Alan Wake 2 is like it does meta really well and interestingly, and not in like a contrived, annoying way. You know, there's like 3 levels of Alan within the story, and like the narratives are books within.
Yes, Mr. Scratch.
So during one of the talk show segments, the host is like, "We're gonna tell the history of Alan Wake, like through song, with this, Old Gods of Asgard, the band from the first game." And yeah, it's interesting. It was like very visually stimulating. You get to see Sam Lake do a funny little dance.
Wearing the Max
I
Payne
appreciate
mask.
the commitment. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, the Max Payne factor in Alan Wake 2 is so funny. So Saga has a partner named Alex Casey. And Alex Casey is the in-universe equivalent of Max Payne. Like, those are the books Alan's been writing. But like the New York detective Alex Casey, who's just Max Payne.
So he's the real Alex Casey.
Saga's partner is a man named Alex Casey,
Who is the
model,
real Max Payne.
whose model is Sam Lake, but then he's voiced by James McCaffrey. So it's
just
the
Max
Payne 1 configuration, yeah.
So Alan Wake 2 is like, they're like, hey, remember all these games we made? Here they are.
Kind of, but it's
But
not annoying.
Like multiverse, not like Spider-Man. Like, whoa, I just fell through this freaking portal and now there's the freaking talking lizard? Like, none of that shit.
No, they don't do that. Although Alan does come back, like, from the dark place. And it's just a very interesting story, the levels on which it's operating.
So you'd say it's like everything they wanted to do in the first game, but
Yes.
they couldn't
Yes.
because they were too busy selling Duracell.
Exactly. I watched a funny kind of like dev diary with Sam Lake, where he's talking about like, oh, when we made the first game, all we really had,
Right.
the idea was dark and
Swedish
light.
Voice.
Yeah. And I was like, God damn, dude, how do you
How do you not laugh when you hear yourself talk?
No. It's just, he's like, we wanted to do like an action game and like tell a compelling story. It's like, you should have abandoned the action element and just focused on the interesting stuff you're doing here, because it's much more of like a detective investigation.
Yes, I would say that the main detraction from Alan Wake was the action.
Exactly. No, I'm with you there. Yeah. And moving on to like Baldur's Gate 3, I think it'd be great if it won Game of the Year, because that would be the industry recognizing the amount of effort that got put into that.
I mean, it's not going to happen, but sure,
I know.
it'd be cool.
It would be cool.
I can accept that it would be good for, gaming to have something new, something that is
Raise the bar a little bit.
Going back to the past to play the shitty game, or not a shitty game that doesn't suck ass, or taking inspiration from the shitty games that sucked ass of the past and making something playable. How's that?
Yeah.
That's basically what they're doing. I mean, I have no interest in it, but maybe they'll make one that I like. Maybe they'll make Disco Elysium 2, Baldur's Gate 3 engine.
That'd be cool.
Or something.
I would love for them to do a different license, yeah.
But it's going to be Tears of the Kingdom. I don't
Think it's
see
gonna be
why
Tears of
we're
the Kingdom?
pretending it will be anything else.
No.
I don't know. It could be...
It can't be.
Well, actually, never mind.
No,
Yeah,
it's a new Zelda game, so it's
Did Breath of the Wild
has
win Game of the
Zelda
Year in
ever not
2017?
gotten Game
Yeah,
of the
it
Year?
did.
It did win Game of the
It
Year?
It did win Game of the Year.
Wow. Sequels winning Game of the Year? What about the remake, Resident Evil 4 remake argument? People are like, remakes shouldn't be Game of the Year contenders. What do you think of that?
Tears of the Kingdom's the DLC. Who gives a fuck?
They reimagined it enough that it's not,
Yeah.
It's like, 2 is enough of a reimagining. This is enough of a reimagining.
No, I agree with you guys.
It's
though.
worth it to play both of them.
Exactly. It's not even the same story at this point. It's
Yeah,
familiar
I think
locations.
It's
and
so silly that people get hung up on just the fact that it has remake in the name.
in fact, I think it's better that way, because that way you can still go back and play 4 and be like, this is its own unique individual experience that I can enjoy. I like this Leon. I recognize these things. I like this gameplay. Or you can play the new 4. It's like, this is a different experience. This is a different game. This is not the same. I recognize these places and I recognize these story beats, but these are different characters, different things are happening, and it plays completely differently. But they're still both very playable. In fact, I would even say both are very fun. I would even say I had significantly more fun with Resident Evil 4 Remake than I did with Tears of the Kingdom. And that's why, as much as it pains me to say it, it's absolutely going to lose to Tears of the Kingdom.
If you could take something off of here, would you put, what would you put up instead? Like, if we took Spider-Man 2 off of here.
Games this year. What has even come out this year? Jesus Christ.
I was also going to ask, what's your, have you played anything?
If only Peter Shorts came out this year. I'm sure that would have been it.
When did Pizza Tower come out?
Oh, wait, that did come out this year, right? Yeah, I put on Pizza Tower.
Game of the year.
I'm noticing a weird reaction in the world of people being like, "Oh, Pizza Tower, so unfunny. Pizza Tower, cringe." It's like, what the fuck? I can't even imagine that many people have played it.
Yeah,
and I mean, the game is not
pretty
like
big.
But I mean, I feel like who's playing it, and they're like, "Oh, Peppino, he's so funny when he smashes the head." Like, it's not supposed to be making you fucking.
That's not what it's aiming for.
It's not like in your face trying to make you laugh. It's just like fun and it looks cool.
It just has its own identity.
It's stylish, man.
Yeah,
it's like Devil May Cry. The Devil May Cry
of
Mario.
You know, when people don't understand things, they jump to ridicule.
Exactly.
Out of like protection of their own ego, I guess.
They're not like me.
I was making fun of it the whole time.
They don't study the things that they hate. They don't know it on a cellular
level.
They
don't hate informedly. Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
You gotta hate.
They should remove Spider-Man 2 and put Armored Core there.
Hey, Armored Core
I didn't even play that.
Yeah. I heard Lies of P was very good this year.
Yes.
I don't know if it's Game of the Year contender though, but I'd be comfortable with Armored Core 6. I think either Like a Dragon title that came out this year. Did Ishin come out like the early?
Oh yeah, it did. Well, so that's a remake.
Or
so you're not allowed.
I'm fine with it. If you took Mario Wonder off with something like Pikmin 4.
Oh yeah, Pikmin 4 deserves to be on there way more than Mario Wonder, I would say.
Yeah, Mario's just the popular girl.
Pikmin 4
to
me is by far the best Nintendo game this year. Maybe one of the best Nintendo games in 5 years, in a long ass time. Probably one of the best Nintendo games on the Switch.
Oh, I'm very curious about that one. It did look super good, so that's just another thing in the backlog. Yeah. All right. Well, those are the 6 Game of the Year nominations. Any closing thoughts on those? Do you want to explore any other categories?
No alarms, no surprises.
So, they've got best game correction. Best narrative, all the...
what is it? The best indies is like all games being made by like Square Enix and Nexon, right? It's all like games that have billion-dollar producers pumping money into them, but they have like pixel art, so people are like, oh, indie.
It's indie. Yeah. It's strange.
Just like that classic indie game, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Best debut indie game. That's where the real stuff is.
That doesn't even make sense. Why is it? If it's
the studio's first,
I feel like that just confirms that they have these lists written up at the start of the year when they get the press releases from
because they know.
because they already know
calendar.
And then as time goes on, they're like, oh fuck, all these other games came out from actual independent developers. I guess we'll throw this shit on there.
And remember to vote for Content Creator of the Year.
Best debut indie. Yeah, we got Cocoon. I'm not familiar with. Dredge. I am familiar with.
I don't know.
It's like a boat.
Keep going.
Pizza Tower.
It's gonna win.
Yeah. Venba and then Viewfinder. I'm not.
Don't care. Pizza Tower's gonna win. I'm predicting a Pizza Tower sweep.
Okay, and then best independent game. It's Cocoon again. Don't know. Dave the Diver. I've seen.
Yes.
I can understand.
Have you seen the Dave the Diver controversy?
But I've seen the controversy because it's like a subsidiary of Nexon.
It is Nexon. Maple Story.
So it's the opposite of indie.
It's actually quite outy.
Corporate.
Yes.
Yeah. Outy.
Quite in bed with the gamer Weinsteins of the world.
Yeah, the fat cats.
Jeff Keighley himself.
Yeah, right. Then Dredge again. Sea of Stars. That was that kind of throwback.
That was the JRPG, the Chrono
Trigger like, yeah. But that also felt pretty big budget for.
It looked like a Square Enix title, to me.
But that's the one that had a guest. It had the guest composer from like the other, like Xenogears or whatever, right?
Yes, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
I don't remember the name right
I'm more of
now.
a Tony Fox kind of guy, to be honest.
And then Viewfinder again, which not familiar with this stuff.
Where is Hogwarts Legacy?
Did that come out this year? I thought
that
was
came out this year. And was instantly
that was
forgotten.
only this year.
That's crazy.
Holy
That
shit!
game died fast.
It's coming out on Switch for Christmas, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that in the
I
Indie
can't-
Showcase?
like,
I
3
can't
frames.
imagine how it's going to run. Yeah, because that game is nuts. Yeah. Okay. Best performance. I want you. You like acting, Nick. I want to get your thoughts on
Is
this.
that what
Except
this
I don't
is?
think you've played any of this shit.
What is it, like art games?
No, it's actors. Like Ben Starr is Clive Rossfield in Final Fantasy 16. It's like best
Keep going.
performance of the year.
Don't care.
Cameron Monaghan is Cal Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
never
That's
gonna
the
play
guy.
that.
The ginger guy.
The ginger guy,
The
yeah.
guy from the new
Ian from
Star
Shameless,
Wars
yeah.
thing.
Oh, look, they got Idris Elba for
Idris
Knuckles.
Elba?
Specifically
for
for
the
Knuckles in
Solomon
the Sonic
Reed.
movie? Did that come out this year? What's going on?
Melanie Liburd as Saga Anderson. Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, this
Neil Newbin as Astarion. That's the vampire elf in Baldur's Gate 3. And then Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker in Marvel Spider-Man 2.
all this shit with Baldur's Gate 3. No one's ever like, wow, the story's. I know nothing about the story of
I
Baldur's
said
Gate 3.
About like the overarching.
I know nothing
plot.
about
That's what
the
I
plot.
say.
It's
No one listens to me. They don't want to listen to me.
yeah, they just want to be like, I want to have sex with this character. This character's so cute.
And that's that's the what is
I'm in
it?
Act 2 of the game right now, and I just want to get to Baldur's Gate.
It has the Bioware
Get to
problem,
fucking
right?
Baldur's
Where
Gate.
all the characters are like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Let me fuck you. I want to. Let's have sex."
And initially,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
first
that
it was a bug.
That was strange, but they cool off, and then they want you to commit by Act 2, so it's not so horny.
I just hate it.
Like I didn't even get much of that. I was like out of my way.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it's cool.
I
that
just,
you can
I was
choose
just
to
a
not
cool. I was a
engage
cool
with it.
bro. I was a cool
Yeah.
bro, and they treated me as such.
Yeah. So
I've had, like,
it's nice that it's not
100 hours and only seen one sex thing.
Only one.
only one.
Yeah, that's what I
Nice.
mean when people are like, this is the horniest game ever. And I'm like, what are you on about?
Yeah, that's the way you're playing it, freak.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you
Yeah,
on
people
about?
just smelling their teammates' feet. I hate that shit.
Is that an option?
I think you can like cut off their feet and carry them around. I know you can like carry around dead gnomes if you want.
Well, no one told me
You
these.
can
I didn't know
actually, yeah,
could
you
actually
can
do
just
fun
like pick up
things.
corpses. It's so
Yes,
funny.
You can pick up fun.
Just like
you can throw
drop them.
corpses. You can pick up people and throw.
Like, oh, yeah, I love that shit.
You can kill kids. You can do.
You
so many
can.
things.
I was using flurry of blows on
Oh,
these
hold on! You
tiefling
guys
children.
didn't tell me this
Shit
game
was so
had fun
funny.
stuff to do.
You
Oh
can
my
be
god!
You can set
Everyone
up
like gets
explosives.
pissed off. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you hitting that kids?"
Everyone
he
always
was
just talks
insulting me.
about wanting to have sex with the vampire.
No, it's
guy.
it's a very flexible RPG. If you can push it, you can push it. But the masses,
That's
They
just
don't.
it's Twitter. That's what they care
Yeah.
about there.
You're sick. They're sick in the head.
Yeah. Next time you're over, we'll give it a shot. Best ongoing game. I know we don't really play any of this shit. I just wanted to
Like Genshin
bring up.
Impact.
No, I don't know why Cyberpunk is on there.
Ongoing
Right?
game.
Because everything else
'cause
is like it's an MMO or a live.
It's
service
because
game.
of the it came out pooey and then they made it cool
But it's not like
and then it finally. That's
yeah.
what a lot of
getting
stuff
getting
that's,
patched. Like I don't know if that's
patches.
the same.
I mean,
count.
Yeah, I mean that is the shining example of a game that was just unfinished for years after release.
Like
I mean,
it and I know it and No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
It, no
Or,
Man's
like,
Sky.
the big
Even
ones.
The Witcher 3 did not launch well, but people seem to forget that like the first year of The Witcher 3 was not
an
good.
entire year, huh?
Yeah.
Really looking for the Witcher 1 remake.
So much stuff. I actually am, but
I'm not.
uh,
I actually like the Witcher 1.
I've
That one was made for crazy people.
fine. Yeah, I'm not into the.
They made that for like
one.
crazy people.
Like me.
Now they have to make it for regular people.
That's
For regular
the
people
problem.
like me?
Yeah, normal people. Normal people are gonna play Witcher 1 and be like, how come when you have sex you get a trading card? It's like because it's fun and cool. Because it's epic.
That's what happens in real life. What? You've never got a trading card?
Version
You're
alert.
doing it wrong.
And then I feel like we should also shout out Best Mobile Game, Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah.
For sheep.
I did. I voted for that.
Incredible. Yeah, and this is the thing about the Game Awards voting now. It's open to the public, so you can make your voice heard if you want. I doubt it's really going to make much of a difference.
Probably
There's
more of an
art
impact
direction.
than
Yeah,
sound
hey,
ascension.
what do you think of their best fighting game picks?
What are the best fighting game picks?
Oh, yeah.
We got God of Rock.
The fuck is that?
Never heard of it. Mortal Kombat 1.
Don't care.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
I've actually seen some pretty interesting gameplay from 2.
It looks not bad.
It looks like...
Especially in terms of animation, I think.
Polished version of the first one.
Well, everything except for... Specifically, the Jimmy Neutron looks unfinished because I saw someone like using their super on him, and it's just like his character model standing up, idling, and then falling over, and then standing up, idling, falling over with no like hurt.
There's no like.
It looked very odd.
Especially for Jimmy being known for its impeccable animation that holds up to the series.
It's a reference.
Jimmy Neutron.
Which is actually, unironically, it was really good for the time. Like a TV show.
Yeah, for something that had that many
Yeah.
episodes in that short of time.
Yeah, that's a pretty good for a 3D show at that time.
Yeah, sadly, the main character was so repulsive and revolting that...
Yeah, but so you don't get... He's supposed to be evil, and the world hates him for it.
as it should.
I missed that as a kid.
That's why when Timmy Turner shows up, he
I
basically
hate
steals his girl, he steals his friends, because he isn't
He's
a sodium
not a
chloride
fucking
guy.
asshole. Yeah. I hated how Timmy looked in those crossover episodes.
Oh, the 3D Timmy.
Timmy was so
Disgusting.
uncanny.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
But it was
eyes
cool when they
are
went to the
massive.
Timmy world, and they were like
Yeah,
2D,
the 2D,
and you're like,
look,
whoa.
that translated pretty well. Yeah.
Maybe Butch Hartman ain't so bad.
Maybe. He was friends with Seth. They worked on...
McFarlane? Oh, yeah, they
Johnny
worked on Johnny
Bravo, yeah.
They made the sensitive male.
They just... they linked up again or something. I saw a photo.
They went on like,
Met
a
up.
little date.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It was the atheist versus the Christian. I was like, oh my goodness. Can they get along? Can they get along?
Seth wearing all black.
Next up on the list is Pocket Bravery. That was kind of like...
That's like a,
I remember.
it's a Neo Geo Pocket clone, right? That one actually
Yes,
also...
that's
I
what
do
it
know
was.
what that is, and that actually does look fun.
Yeah. And then Street Fighter 6
It's going to be Street Fighter
Which is-
6.
at the end.
Yeah, that's the winner.
Obviously.
It's not even a contest. Well, I don't know. Americans are allowed to vote, unfortunately, and they're stupid with bad taste, so they might pick Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
Because,
I don't
ooh, Omni-Man's in it.
Because I have seen even some, like, Mortal
Oh,
Kombat
yeah.
heads a bit disappointed in one.
I've seen a lot of Mortal Kombat heads very disappointed in one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
I have not touched it yet.
Although, it's, I go on Twitter and I look
It's
up
'cause
Mortal
they-
Kombat 1 disappointed.
Hate.
Yes,
Hate.
Mortal Kombat 1 hates. And I'm
It's
like,
where is...
all these
where is
people
the,
agree
the
with me.
Batman dumpster combos from Injustice? Why didn't they port it to this game?
I'm hitting R1.
But yeah, I think that, Americans are allowed to vote. Omni-Man's in the game. Invincible's airing right now. He does the thing from the show.
Yeah,
Did either of you watch that first season?
I did. I liked
of
it.
Invincible?
Yeah, I did.
Have you started
did.
season 2?
I did.
And I have started season 2.
I like it.
Nice. You like it
It's
so
pretty
far?
good. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. I do feel a bit bad for them because they're just adapting the story, and it's a multiverse story, and people are a bit
Oh, they're like over it.
they're a
Even
bit
though-
over them.
Oh, with
It was-
Angstrom,
But this
yeah.
was done
Like
way
20
before
years
when
ago,
it was
right?
cool, and you're like,
Mhm. When there was
Yes.
interesting
They're
that's
all
when
content.
saying,
basically
uh,
only comic books did this stuff.
Yeah, they were all
And it
like,
was always
damn it,
for
Kirkman. No one's going to read this multiverse crap.
What is this? Crisis on Infinite Earths? Think of an original idea already.
This is, what do you think, this is Vertigo? Come on.
Yeah.
And there is schizophrenic rumors that they're going to adapt the Spider-Man crossover, but I think that's just schizophrenic ramblings.
It's 'cause- wait, Invincible versus
Invincible?
Spider-Man?
Yeah, like in the comic, he does end up in the Marvel world for a while, and he has a heart-to-heart with Spider-Man.
Wow. Mark Grayson and Peter Parker just
Specifically
man.
Spider-Man.
Both of them probably have the shittiest lives of their respective
Yeah.
worlds.
And the actor from Spectacular Spider-Man is confirmed to be in the season.
No, in the season.
Which
Yeah,
one? Is that the Disney
but you don't know
one?
who's voting.
Spectacular Spider-Man was the
that's-
good one.
Yeah, that was before Disney bought it.
Was that the one
Yeah.
that looked like Ben 10, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never
hilarious,
seen
yeah.
it.
It was
pretty
like the
good.
Young Justice guys. doing
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I didn't like
Young Justice did.
I know you didn't like Young Justice.
They did do their own Spider-Man ripoff in that one with
Yeah, they
Josh
did.
Keaton
Black
back,
Spider.
Yeah,
Black Spider.
voicing him, but
Black
he was
Spider.
evil. He was like
Yeah.
evil.
It was like an episode, yeah.
This Black Widow was already taken, right? Marvel.
He straight up is just Spider-Man. Like, there's very funny. No distinction. Okay,
They got
well,
best adaptation.
oh yeah, actually, okay. I was gonna ask you guys if there are any other categories. Yeah, best adaptation. So like movies and shows. So this year,
So Mario movie.
Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, Super Mario Bros. Movie, Twisted Metal, and Twisted Metal.
I mean, it's gonna be the Mario
Twisted
movie.
Metal.
I would say
haven't seen
either
all
The
of
Last
Twisted
of
Metal.
Us or the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Think about who's.
I
was
like
that
what
about?
I've seen of Twisted Metal so far, but I haven't seen all of it.
Insane.
I've also only seen the one
it's just-
scene.
Yeah,
That
it's
they,
just it looks like they're just embracing sort of the wackiness of it all.
So is
Which I
Twisted
like to
Metal's
see.
all available now?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
all
it
out?
should be.
It's Will Arnett.
Wow.
I think I have no idea if Nocturne's good or not, but that one scene I think ruined any chance anyone had for goodwill with it.
Yeah,
Which scene?
Yeah.
the scene where Richter's like, I was gonna say something cool.
Oh,
and
cutting and witty,
but
But fuck it.
Because
Yeah, like the rest of it could be like the most amazing writing you've ever seen, but that going viral has
yes,
killed it.
it is unfortunately stabbed it over and over in the brain until it has been
They should have
successfully
put Captain
lobotomized.
Laserhawk there instead.
I don't know. Richter's my favorite
Ubisoft
Belmont,
theme.
so it's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, that's my brother's as well. He was excited for this.
And Rondo Blood, it's the weirdest one to go out of their way to change the characterization because Rondo Blood is the only classic Castlevania with like heavily stylized
story.
characters and like is known for like the over the top cheesy voice acting and shit. Very much playing it straight, and then to
Yeah, they really should have just went campy with it.
Embraced it.
That's where it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like, just have Richter say, "Die, monster! You don't belong in this world," and I'll be like, "Oh my god! Holy fuck!"
I'm upset they skipped Simon. I wanted like
Hey, what is a
barbarian.
man?
Yeah, I wanted a barbarian guy just
Yeah,
wrecking
big
house.
jacked. They're gonna go back and
Yeah.
use his Death Note design from Castlevania
Oh,
Judgment.
no. No. No.
Yeah, man.
That was
I love the anime era of Castlevania.
That was my fear for the Smash when they're like, "Oh, Simon's coming," and it's like,
Simon's coming, and he's gonna be
I don't-
lithe and
Goth
sexy.
as fuck. Yeah, cool guy.
He's gonna write your name in the Death Note.
"No, I want Conan, please, please, give me the Conan." No, you'll get the twink and you'll like it.
Yeah, I'm so glad they really knocked those two out of the park. I feel like people forget that it's so fucking insane that they put Simon and Richter in, and they both look like perfect for. Anyways,
Pitch perfect. Yeah.
a little bit overshadowed.
Yeah.
by-
Okay, so you think Mario
This
movies
could be the
shoe
Mario
in for
movie.
best adaptation?
Yeah.
Yeah, think about
it's
think about
gonna
who's
win no
voting.
matter what.
It's like Nintendo
That's right.
adults.
People were mad FNAF movie wasn't there. That was the drama.
That is odd.
Yeah. Why is Gran Turismo there?
That is not an adaptation at all. It's
Dude.
literally like, what if a bunch of guys who play Gran Turismo drove
Gran
a car?
Turismo is based on a true story.
Yeah, it's based on the gamers who played it.
Yeah.
And
Like
I
there was
think-
like a real life contest back in the day.
And it's like all the posters like from gamer to racer.
Yeah.
See the story.
It's like they're like, oh, Modern Warfare, the movie, and it's about a bunch of guys playing Call of Duty.
And then joining the
Yeah, and then joining the army.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna have a much different ending.
I would watch that. That sounds
Their
good.
legs
That'd be,
blowing
that'd
off
be,
in the
that'd
ditch.
be like that'd be like Super with Rain
I
Wilson.
know, it'd be so funny. He's like,
Super fucking
frag out!
delusional
You see like
people.
someone's
Yeah,
Lego
yeah.
flying. Like,
That would
oh,
actually
yeah.
be like probably the best movie of all
Oh
time.
shit!
I got a
That'd
sick
be-
gib. I gibbed him. Like, not even
I'm on
the
a
right
kill streak
terminology.
right now. Calling the dogs. Yeah.
Watch my back, I got overshield. It's like, no, that's
Oh.
Halo. He's like, gets shot in the head and dies.
Yeah. No.
Oh man.
You told me gamers don't die, they respawn.
That's a mirror that the country's not willing to look at.
Yeah.
We're too afraid.
You know they put Ash Williams into COD now.
Like,
I
Evil
did.
Dead.
Yeah,
Ash.
I already
Bruce
found
Campbell.
out. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
in
yeah,
Modern Warfare
COD's
3.
doing the whole Fortnite thing of just random
Yeah,
skins.
one-
They
1%
are. It's very
1%
strange.
almost. You know, I was like, huh. maybe this isn't not so bad.
And you're like, you know,
Maybe if you can take his voice lines and put it on the Fortnite skin, that would be good.
right?
That'd be
Yeah, that would be good.
Very good.
Dead by Daylight, give him more voice lines, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just play Pokemon Inventory too, honestly. Although that's not
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell, sadly.
But you can't really get it anymore as well.
Yeah, I was lucky. Anyways,
Snagged it while you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
one
Let's just
last remark in this meandering off. I thought all the references in Five Nights at Freddy were like good. They were like super in your face and they made sense, except for at the very end when William Afton is being slowly crushed to death. He's like, my lungs punctured, I'm dying. And then he looks like directly in the camera, picks up the golden Bonnie head and says,
Yeah.
I always come back, puts it on, and then starts convulsing and dying. I thought that was so fucking stupid.
It was almost not in the script.
Oh.
It was so fucking bad.
In fact, they were going to have
Strange.
him die by Chica's cupcake getting in the suit.
That would have been fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think him getting crushed is the good way to do it, but adding that makes no sense.
It makes no
unless
sense
you know
because he hasn't
that
died
he
yet.
has this whole immortality plan that's in the games and the book lore.
Because he doesn't start saying that until like he's already been resurrected like what 3-4 times
Wow.
in the games.
I think the movie was overall a bit of a mess.
Oh
CGI.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Foxy jump scare right. That was good.
Yeah. You know, there should have been more killing.
There should have been more killing. That was my major complaint, was that there wasn't enough killing.
You know, Vanessa wasn't really necessary.
It was really stupid that they turned her into Elizabeth.
Yeah. They should have had, if they were going to do it, they should have had flashbacks throughout the scene of when she was a little girl.
They should have
Living with a serial killer father, right?
Well, they
And then
had,
near the
they
end,
had, like,
you
one.
reveal that little girl is her. And then you're like, oh my god.
Or they should have had her like be just like a super advanced animatronic, and she's like, "I gotta show you something, Mike," and she like pulls
She
her
opens
face
up her
open
head.
with like a bunch of metal shit and pistons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she just sort of like explains the lore. She becomes a game theory video. And she's like,
Oh. Let's see.
the kids are in the suit. The kids are in
Yeah,
the
she's
suit.
like scoffing.
still."
I'm like, "What? You didn't know these suits are full of dead kids?"
And it's like, and no one remarks on them smelling or anything. It's just like, no.
Oh. What a snub. What a snub for the Game Awards.
But yeah, some
No.
people being like red faced, like, why is Castlevania Nocturne there, not the FNAF movie? This is bullshit. I haven't seen Castlevania. I just saw the one thing.
But I know it's
It
bad.
deserves.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
it's
you,
bad.
Kiwi. Yeah.
I know the guy who made freaking that Apu video made this.
Oh yeah, that's
Pisses me
right.
the hell off.
When he announced DMC, he was wearing the DMC 2 outfit.
His Berserk mangas, they were not open. They were still in the plastic wrapper.
Yeah, exactly. This guy's fucking fake.
But he's.
God,
I
shame
think
card.
he did some Ubisoft thing that was pretty cool.
The Laserhawk thing.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. It looks
just for what it is.
interesting.
Yeah, just for what. I've never seen like a. Because usually when they do crossovers, it's like, oh, I fell through a portal and now I'm
Yeah.
in what?
The worst thing ever.
I'm Rayman and I'm in the Sam Fisher world.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What the heck?
But this is
Hell
just
yeah.
this is just a new world that has these characters
Yeah,
reimagined
they
in
just all live there.
different roles,
Oh, cool.
and
Interesting.
they have Beyond Good and Evil in there as well.
Oh,
Wow.
they actually have the good games
yeah.
in there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they've got that. They've got Rayman.
Yeah, I guess otherwise it would just be like
check
80
this out.
different assassins walking
Yeah.
around like, oh, excuse
And their
me.
Assassin's Creed idea was pretty good as well. Instead of having 80, it's just a
One schizophrenic guy.
like one weird frog. It's like a
Nice.
weird frog guy
Oh, nice.
who's a descendant from these guys, but
What is this, Chrono Trigger?
yeah.
A weird
And Sam
frog, is
Fisher's
that?
in it, and he's like a cripple, but he's like still a beast mode.
Is it Michael Ironside at least? Same voice actor?
I need to check. I
would hope so.
I need to check. Yeah, I think so.
Pretty easy to tell. All right.
And
Well,
they do, and a lot of mixed media as well with the animation and stuff.
Perhaps I will give it a look. See, I did see
give it a
Rayman was in
look
it.
over.
So
Yeah, which is why I went to see it. I was like, Rayman, he's back.
I haven't seen him in a dog's age.
My favorite French gaming
favorite
mascot,
guy.
Rayman.
I literally played Rayman 2 Great Escape for 7,000
man.
hours.
That's a great
Yeah.
3D Rayman.
Yeah, I
I
had
had that on the Dreamcast.
I had that on 64, and then I had that on PC.
Oh yeah,
As a little
So
boy.
you got
it's
like
crazy.
big upgrade.
It's nuts.
Yeah, with Rayman 3 and freaking Rayman, some sort of weird thing where you can make collages that came with those 2 games.
Nice. Just like a sticker book.
Yeah.
Rayman
Yeah.
sticker book. Yeah. Fun.
But a digital sticker book, so I
Yeah.
couldn't use the stickers for anything.
You just make a JPEG of the screen.
Yeah,
Print that out. Yeah.
That's nice.
All right. I think that closes out the Game Awards. time.
Yeah,
Unless
Mario
you wanna
wins
see
everything.
best music.
Best indie, Mario Wonder. Best indie debut, Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
I think it's going to
maybe
be a
we'll do
Baldur's Gate sweep, I think.
That'd be so cool.
But also,
That'd be
yeah,
so
there's a lot of categories with Hi-Fi Rush, and I say vote for it in those.
That was yeah.
That was the what was it? Tango
Yeah.
GameWorks.
Yeah,
Post
But
Evil
that's in
Within.
there.
yeah.
It's
But it was pretty cool.
I played it for a little while. It was actually
It's
pretty
like,
good.
yeah. It has
Yeah.
good art direction, music, and all the...
The main character I couldn't get behind.
Yeah, he's annoying.
He annoyed me
Oh, yeah.
a little too much.
Thought he was fine, but he does give off that vibe.
Well, you guys are more informed.
But it's,
All right.
It's cool. It's so shaded.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh yeah. You know what? Why the fuck is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk not anywhere?
Yeah. Not even best
you
debut,
know
best debut.
exactly
Yeah.
why they did not grease Jeff's palms. They did not
God,
slip in the
there's a-
case
yeah,
of
there's a
Mountain
game
Dew
that
with the roll of
deserves to be
hundreds
up
inside
there.
instead of
Shit.
one of the cans. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Over fucking like
I think they...
Dead
Fear and
Island
Hung-
2. Why is this shit up there? Like
Fear and Hunger
Bullshit.
2 dropped this year, you know? Put that on there.
World of Fear. Right.
World of Horror, yeah.
World of Horror. Shit. Fuck my life.
But, you know, that one's for the real heads. You know?
Exactly.
That's for the
exactly.
true horror heads.
We'll do.
They don't
A
even have a
community-
best horror game, freaking...
I know.
They
Today
don't.
this
It's
was
like
an
that.
amazing year for horror. The Indie Horror Showcase. I feel like they should just do that. They should just have a bunch of good games with trailers. And
That's
I'd actually
crazy
probably
that
cut out
that's
the
not a
human
category.
element. Cut out the guy that's like, wow, great trailers.
I can't wait to Alan
Yeah.
wake up to this. Yeah.
Just have a guy that, like, you know, gives a trophy to the developers of some games
Yeah.
that came out.
Or, you know, I don't know, have a
Pats him on the back, gives him a kiss.
have some freak. Just have a guy dressed like the Crypt
Yeah.
Keeper laughing maniacally and
Oh,
like a mad scientist or
that'd be-
something.
that'd be
That'll
so
keep
cool.
that'll keep the hecklers away from the stage
Yeah.
too. I was going to ask you guys. Do you predict? Do you predict that Keely's going to
Yes.
get interrupted
Oh,
again?
yeah.
Right, by some moron. You know,
I think
we'll say
he is,
something
but he's not going to
unfunny.
be successful. He's not going to get to the stage.
This is going to be the time.
see
This
it.
the third
I think
time.
you're going to see a
the interruption's
live
gonna get-
tackling of a hapless nerd.
Yeah.
I hope Keely's the one doing the tackling because I
he's
fucking
like,
had enough with this shit.
He's going
No,
to do
it's
the...
like Kojima's on the stage for something and he does it to Keely in front of Kojima and he loses it.
Yeah, he's going to do the...
Yeah.
Do this in front of my fucking boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know that knife heat action where he stabs him in the abdomen and knees it in?
And then use it.
Did you see? There was like the Golden Joystick Awards, and that was a disaster.
I believe it.
I've only what was the guy who played Ocelot in Metal Gear 5?
It's Travis Touchdown. Oh wait, no, that's Troy Baker.
Cars. Yeah, yeah, Troy
fucking-
Baker.
yeah.
He was seething. People were talking over during like people's speeches. The whole thing, and you could tell he was getting like pissed off as the thing went on.
He's
Yeah.
a very serious guy.
Yeah,
Troy Baker.
Yeah. No anime
Yeah.
for him.
No anime for him. No, yeah. He directs things now. I'm a consultant on The Last of Us on HBO.
listen, you want me to do kanji again? No, thank you.
No thanks.
So,
I've evolved. I've evolved past that. character.
Sonic 4 Arena
Say no.
Ultimax. How about you also suck my penis? That's what he said. I saw it.
Did you talk about the English Kiryu?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot because of how disgusting and horrible it was.
Yeah.
We did it. And Nick and I talked off mic about
Yeah.
this. I sent them a
Breaking
video.
the law, breaking
Very
the
strange.
world together.
Very auto-tuned.
So
Yeah.
insanely
Very
bad.
auto-tuned. The thing is, in the 7, I think, you know, I checked out the dub for a little while, and I think they did really well, and especially with the karaoke. Like, it's not perfect,
Yeah.
But it was
But they
like bad,
tried.
and the ones that were bad were in a like really charming way.
But this is just
This is just auto-tuned to
grating.
hell.
yeah.
And this guy's just like a random YouTuber, right? Yang Ye.
He's done a lot of other
Oh, is
stuff.
it him?
Yeah.
He's voicing Kiryu.
I checked him out.
He was
and
Poochie.
He did do, yeah,
in
he
part
did
6.
Poochie.
Yeah.
They say he did good, but I'm not watching.
I'm not gonna watch
JoJo
that shit in English. Are you fucking crazy?
They don't even say the stand name right.
Yeah, I don't want to hear them say,
yeah.
"Oh, Violent Purple" or fucking "Despicable Acts at a Reasonable Price." I'm not gonna listen to that.
Yeah, it's always the Japanese because they'll say the song name. The subs will say the fake name, but I've got
Yes,
ears and I can hear.
I can hear Narancia say Aerosmith.
It was crazy. Like that clip we showed you of Judgment, right? Like
Really
that
bad.
is horrible. But then, like, I watched another clip of them starting karaoke, and just like the direction there is so bad. Like rock and roll on Iki. Like
That's what Ichiban says.
Ichiban says. Yeah.
They're doing.
Kiryu's
the
like,
persona
yeah,
thing,
I like that.
I think
keeping the honorifics.
Yeah.
I think a lot of issues could have been solved if they hired me to be Ichiban. I would have been like, whoa.
Ichiban guy, in 7, he was not bad at all, I think.
Ichiban was also replaced.
No, he wasn't, but they still got the guy from 7. I think he did fine.
I
Not
don't-
as good as Nishiki returning to do a heroic character
The Nishi voice actor from
in
1.
7. Yeah. Same voice actor for Ichiban
Like,
and Nishiki.
I feel like Sega's localization team, it works for games like Persona.
Or
right?
Sonic.
It works for anime, right? But when they localize
A serious
English, like,
crime drama.
serious crime drama, right? They're still giving them the anime
Yeah.
voice directions.
Well, yeah, they're literally hiring like an anime
Matt Mercer.
YouTuber.
Fucking
Yeah. No, they don't even have Matt Mercer.
Hey, well, he's dead after.
Yeah, they have
Judgment 1,
Matt
yeah.
Pat Mercer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Kiri just sounds way too young for this like
Yeah, he's like
56
Yeah,
year old
he's
50
guy.
old.
something.
He's very old.
yeah, cancer ridden.
He's 39
Right.
in like 2001.
They should have just kept Daryl.
Yeah, he's the guy from 1, right?
Yeah, and he returned for 7.
Oh, did
Yeah, he was
really?
Kiryu in
Yeah,
7.
that was the part. That was when I switched it to English just to see because I heard they
No
brought him
way.
back.
I was always wondering who it was.
Yeah, they brought him
That's
back,
awesome.
and he's been around the block a bit, so he's able to spruce up his
So his
delivery.
acting's a little better.
No,
Yeah,
but
but it's still
he's
got
aged.
that. It's still got that like really cheesy dub, like, "Huh, I'm a tough guy."
Yeah, of course. That's the character.
But,
Well,
yeah.
that's the character.
But it's
Damn.
good, and he's also like he's the same age as Kiryu, I think.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. Oh, that always bums me out when
yeah.
voice casting decisions are questionable at best.
or like put to a Twitter poll.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Let's
who
get
do
Mark
you
Hamill
want?
back.
Who do you want
Let's
to
get-
voice
get Mark
Kiryu?
Hamill
Do you
back.
want Meat Canyon or Ethan Klein?
I'd go with me, Canyon.
Yeah, I'll go meet Canyon, dude.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Fuck
"Oh,
yeah.
I'm Kazuma Kiryu. What's going on?"
Yeah.
He'd probably
demonic.
like. He also actually does voice acting.
Super
so,
ripped, yeah, just grotesque cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah, why not? Sure, whatever, whoever.
You know, if
Senor Pello.
as a YouTuber who does animations, I wouldn't be perfect, but at least they understand
Actually,
how
yeah, you
voice
know what?
acting
We
works.
should get Zach Hadel to voice Kiryu instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zach is he should be Majima. We'll have Chris as Kiryu.
See, now we're
You know,
getting
Lyle
somewhere.
can be Akiyama.
Yeah, we'll get some.
Yeah, Stamper would be
animation people
Nanba
involved as
because
well,
they're
yeah.
both homeless, I believe.
Yep,
All right. Well,
that's it. We
Wonderful.
solved it. We solved
We
the
solved
Yakuza
it.
dub issue.
yeah, Sega,
You can have that. That
send
one's
a
on
check,
us.
hire us. Yeah,
Just send me a copy of Infinite
Oh.
Wealth in the mail.
exactly. That'll do.
Yes, give us the streamer code.
Our next topic was going to be the Nintendo Indie World Showcase that happened earlier this
I
week.
feel like I blacked
which is
out.
about
That's right.
little less than 30 minutes of announcements. Frankly,
This is the one. Silk Song, guys. It's gonna be there. This is
that
the
was-
one.
if you hop in the chats before these things,
I
it's
know.
just like
Depressing.
Oh, get a-
Pizza Tower coming to Switch, finally.
Pizza Tower, Pizza
Portable
Tower.
Pizza Tower. Get a Steam Deck, loser.
I mean, it would be cool to have Peppino and Wario on the same piece of
On the
hardware.
same
That's why it's never gonna
platform.
happen.
Put Peppino in Smash. Put him in Smash. Smash 5 or whatever we're on now. Yeah, I did not. There was nothing that stuck.
I can't remember a single thing.
frankly.
I think there was one game.
I didn't watch it.
In the little post show, they're like, here's some other games that they didn't pay us enough. So here's like 5 seconds of the trailer.
Oh, the 5-second at the end.
There was one that looked like it was made in like MS Paint, looked kind of like a horror visual novel, like very sketchy look. I don't remember the name. That was the only thing that was interesting. And even then, like I said, I don't remember the name.
Yeah, so we'll just blow past. You know, if you're really curious, it's up
Listen,
there.
if you're gonna play Shantae Advance, you don't need us talking about it. No, you're
That's
gonna
right,
get it.
That's what they opened with. Right? Yeah, fucking hell.
Shantae.
Yeah. All right, and then for the rest of the stuff, you know, I just want you to give me like rapid fire, hyper dipe. You know,
This will be easy.
so earlier this month on November 7th, BioWare teased the next entry of Mass Effect.
Let it die.
Personally, let it die.
All
is that what you
goodwill
said?
has been sucked out of it. There's no reason
Yeah.
for the series to continue to exist.
No, they don't have the same. I don't even think they have the same writers on staff
Ah,
anymore.
I think
course not,
any
yeah.
of this original production staff. No, it's I don't even know who.
And it's also like no gameplay, no nothing
Oh
but
yeah,
story.
it
These
was a
teaser
classic
trailers.
cinematic teaser, but
It wasn't
it's
even that.
trying
It was
to
just someone
evoke
walking.
iconography. It's like, look, N7. It says N7 on their jacket.
You can't fool me with that anymore. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Unless
I
it's like
also-
Travis Touchdown smiling at the camera,
Yes.
fighting a guy in his
If they
like trailer, you're not gonna get me.
if they had a trailer for a completely different game, and then at the end Travis does an Akira slide through it and destroys it, then I'll buy whatever they're
That'd be
trying to
great.
sell me.
Yeah.
Or like you have like the Hotline Miami music playing, and it's Travis. He's playing Hotline Miami.
Yeah, he's like, this game's awesome.
And it's like, we're making this in the Unreal Engine. I'm like, yep, Suda, you got. In fact, if it just says Grasshopper Manufacturer, Suda 51.
Yeah, it could be running at
Gotcha.
2
They're like,
frames
we're
per
making a
second.
game, and then they stop.
And if
They
it's
say, we're making a game. I'll be like, you got me. I'm in.
that was
I mean-
literally the Grasshopper Direct. It was like him playing a game running at like 144p, and he's like, "Yeah, we're making it." I'm like, "I'll buy it. I've already bought it.
yeah.
I am
It's in the oven.
already in my library."
Yeah, already paid for. In fact,
Okay.
have my paycheck for this week.
Checks in the
Mr.
mail.
Suda.
Right.
Checks
Okay.
in the mail.
Pretty
Keep up the good
definitively diped then.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
new
I mean, are
Mass
you
Effect.
excited? Do you give a shit?
No, because I think I'm one of the few people that actually gave Andromeda a chance.
Yeah.
And I played it at launch. I'm one of these fuckers that gets games at launch and then has to suffer through this shit. I did not super enjoy it. None of the cast members were charming. The male protagonist was just doing a discount Nolan North voice the whole time. Very distracting.
Had weird Knuckles, like Ken Penderson Knuckles aliens in the world.
Oh, I thought you meant like he had like fucked up hands,
Well, no.
No, they're like they've got like weird dreads
like
and red.
echidnas.
Yeah.
And yeah, with Inquisition, I think I liked Inquisition more than Andromeda, Dragon Age Inquisition. But it's been so long since a new Dragon Age, I don't think there's like any interest there for me.
All of them
personally.
have been like, to me, like I played Dragon Age Origins. It's the craziest, most amazing RPG I ever saw. And then everything after it was like, what the hell are they doing?
What does BioWare
Yeah.
make now? What was the last game they made before?
Anthem.
Anthem? That was the last game they
Anthem
made?
was their last thing.
Okay, so
wasn't it?
so they've already proven that they don't remember how to make a game.
I think it was the when they got bought by EA or whatever. It's
Yeah, crazy that happens.
Yeah.
And even then, they're like, make this amazing RPG with 1,000 hours in it. You've got 6 months.
Yeah.
Shit it out. Even if you're not done, we'll release it anyway.
Yeah. How'd you like to make KOTOR 3? You have 2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now the KOTOR remake is in trouble from what I heard last. So I'm just
Yeah,
like
I don't think that's happening.
not
Just
holding out.
hand it
hope
off to
for,
who made the
Dark
System
Ages.
Shock remake. Just hand it off to those guys.
Night
Just did
Dive?
it in Night Dive.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, give it a night dive.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We kind of talked about this on our guest appearance, but everybody is really kind of buzzing about the live-action Zelda movie announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Hype, diaper,
Gonna be shit. It shouldn't be live action.
Yeah.
diaper.
It's gonna be diet. It could have been good, but I don't really have faith in the guy
The
who's
director.
behind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
not
guy behind
much the
Venom.
director. The director is like, it could either go either or. It's the producer.
Yeah, Avi
that
Arad,
worries
right?
me. Yeah, and he's behind, Morbius. A lot of the questionable decisions in, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 were mandates by him.
Okay.
Oh, like the was it Gwen Stacy's dad's ghost looking disapprovingly at Spider-Man?
Can you be at the graduation? Yeah, frowning at Peter. Okay.
It's like he did produce Blade, but then it's like he also produced Morbius.
Yeah.
It's like there's not much.
There's only so much goodwill Blade can give
The
you.
live action.
Yeah.
I just
Blade.
know there's gonna be like a scene where Navi's like, "Oh, Link, you gotta go here. We can do this," and like Navi's gonna be like weirdly annoying, and Link's gonna be like, "Could you just shut up?"
That's the trailer. That's the trailer.
Looking forward to it.
I wish
That's
they went
the trailer right there.
I wish they went to DreamWorks instead and did an animated project.
You get David Spade to voice Link,
and they get like that Puss in Boots movie animators to whip up something in the Zelda.
Yeah, get Antonio Banderas to voice Link. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Or it could even... That'd be awesome. Mike Myers can come back to voice Ganondorf.
Yeah, that'd be
There
good.
you go. Yeah. Irish
green.
Ganondorf or Scottish Ganondorf.
He's green. They're both green.
Yeah, that's the Triforce of Power's
we're
on
getting-
my back, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, OVA.
Dr. Ganondorf, I'll stop you once and for all.
I love how Austin Powers somehow worms it away.
If
Always.
love wins.
All right. Hyperdive Silent Hill Ascension.
Shit. I tried watching it again the other day. It's a complete waste of time.
I didn't even watch it. I heard what it was and I was like, this is stupid.
I thought like I could at least get a clip or something for us to look at. It's just so fucking boring. So stupid.
I thought it was gonna be like this. I thought it was gonna be like Until Dawn, but it's like this weird
not
live
even like
stream.
that?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's
this weird live stream thing.
And they turn off chat. You can't say anything. You can only react with stickers
Oh,
now.
do you know the 3 words that were banned in that chat?
Kojima, Kami,
Yeah.
Tummy, right?
Yeah. No. All right. So yeah, what would you think it is?
I know one is Kojima for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Scam, Hideo,
And
Kojima. Yeah.
My video
slurs,
Kojima. Yeah.
All the slurs you can say, you can.
Yeah, they hopped on those real
scream it,
quick.
but don't call it a scam. And don't mention Kojima.
Don't bring up what you almost had. Don't bring up the thing you wanted.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Don't bring up the thing that would have probably revived the franchise.
Yeah, we've gone at length
Yeah.
about
It's
how
just like,
horrible we
it's
think this
crazy.
shit is. Yeah.
It's crazy, like they kind of stopped making them after 4. There wasn't one. They had Shattered Memories, and that was like, that was a fine
The Wii one?
reimagine. Yeah, that was a good reimagining, and then just stopped. And there've been no other Silent Hill games but those first 4 and Shattered Memories. It's crazy.
They tried in...
No. There's no more.
Oh,
There's only those
okay. I see.
Even Origins wasn't that good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, PSP game.
I don't
Okay.
really think most post-Team Silent is good.
Mm-hmm. And then I have one final quick hyper dive. I saw a trailer today for Pokemon Concierge. Have you seen that?
I don't care.
I did
Netflix
see
series?
that. It's stop motion. It's stop
Yeah.
motion. It's charming as hell.
I'm sure Bluey fans the world over are
But,
jumping up and down, clapping.
It's got
and
original
screaming.
music by Maria Takeuchi. That's crazy, dude.
But
I
it's no Wallace and Gromit. I'll say that much.
I don't even play the Pokemon games that much. I didn't finish Scarlet and Violet. I'm not going to get the DLC.
Yeah.
I don't care about stop.
It's one of
motion
those things I
Pokemon.
wish they made when I was a kid because I was
I'd be much more invested then.
I would have been watching Detective Pikachu every day if it came
Absolutely.
out when I was a kid.
Because even when I was a kid, I thought the Pokemon anime, frankly, was fucking ass.
Ash, you're so
And
fucking annoying, dude.
It was so crazy to me
Ash,
too.
you
And people are like,
freaking
I've been
suck."
watching the show for 20 years. It's like, why?
Why'd you keep up?
Because he's
Why
gonna
did
win.
you
He's
drop
gonna
it?
win this champion. He's gonna win this league. He's gonna do it this time.
Oh, Charizard, no, you're fucking up again. No, Charizard.
you watch it for Team Rocket. That's what we all say.
I see.
Yeah, Team Rocket.
That's nothing.
They should have just made the show about them.
Sure,
That'll be a
show the darker
spin-off
side.
eventually, yeah.
There'll be the HBO Max series
Exactly.
where they say F word.
That everyone wants, and then they
James,
write
get
it
off
off
your
as a.
fucking ass.
But it gets written off
Fuck
for
you,
taxes
Jesse.
the day before it comes out.
Yeah.
HBO Max is like,
yeah,
no,
every
we're-
review is like, so Pokemon Rocket Double Trouble was the reviewer said it was the greatest cinematic
this is
masterpiece
amazing.
ever.
Oh.
One guy,
This is
his
what you
face was
wanted.
shining like Moses after he met God. Anyways, it's shelved indefinitely.
Yeah,
So-
not going to be seen again.
But yeah, dude, the Wily Army is strong and the Wily Army is fierce.
Yeah, what happened? They were like, oh,
Yeah.
what, we get like a $5 off our taxes? All right, throw this fucking piece of
Yeah,
shit in
the
garbage.
Wily Army marched, and they're redoing that now. They're like, no, sorry guys, and they're
So
getting
was that-
investigated by the government for tax fraud because they're like, you can't just finish a movie and show
And
it.
then
You've done it 2
throw
times
in the
before.
garbage.
That's so funny.
You've done it 2 times already. No, third straight. That's what I'm talking
awesome.
about. Wiley Brothers, we're winning.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well, maybe if we're lucky, if we pray hard enough, we can get Lunatics Unleashed season 3.
Oh yeah. Oh Maggie. They should have put him in what is it? Basketball Squad. What's that movie called?
Space Jam?
Yeah, Space Jam 2 should have had the Lunatics instead of the Looney Tunes.
Shit.
LeBron James said, the Lunatics have been unleashed.
All
We
right.
gotta play ball.
Shall we take questions from the community, or is there anything that you've been playing lately of note that you'd like to share, promote?
Fear and Hunger. Fear and Hunger.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
And I bought the second one as well, and that's great.
Oh, was this your prize from the Scary
it's what
Story?
you
the
wanted.
first one was my scary
Wonderful.
contest prize.
We love
And
to
I've got
see
a
the
couple
fruits of our
endings.
labor. Yeah.
Mm.
It's like hell. It's a hellish game. So that's what I
Okay.
like.
Fear and Loathing.
In Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like I'm familiar with that title, but
Fear and Hunger.
Fear and Hunger. Sorry, what am I
Mm-hmm.
thinking?
It's the
Hunger
game, you
Game.
know, people are always like, in this game, enemies have gigantic
Yep.
penises.
Gigantic wieners.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Do not stream it on Twitch. You will
Adult
get
only
We'll
banned.
get banned
sexual
instantly.
content. Oh,
Yeah.
Listen.
You want to attack
Oh!
the stinger first.
Yeah. Or go for the head. Try your luck.
Yeah.
I see.
Crush the head or sever the stinger.
Or the arm. The arm is always the best, I think,
this is an interesting.
Just lop
'Cause
something
they-
off.
because they can cut off your freaking arms and legs and leave you crippled.
And then you die.
Wow. Looks very
You just,
dark.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
dark. It's very berserk. You know.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like, what if you weren't Guts in Berserk? That's what happens.
Yeah.
Except for the
But
one character
Griffith
who is
is
Guts.
Griffith is still there walking around.
Oh God. Okay. Horrific. But you're enjoying that, Hugh?
Yeah, I am.
Would recommend. Yeah.
I would recommend.
Just don't stream it.
Yeah, just
get
don't
banned.
stream
You
it.
can't. You can't
You'll
do
get
all the
banned.
graphic nudity.
Yeah. Don't play it at the library.
And now
can.
I'm playing the second one. You can. But like I've seen people watch worse at a library.
I've seen some wild stuff happening at the library. No headphones either.
No headphones, sniffling, pores open with disease.
All right. What about you, Nick? What have you been up to?
I mean, outside of Yakuza, really just like random demos that I downloaded during the indie horror game showcase. I also randomly started playing Unist again, which is a lot
Unist.
more fun than I
Oh.
remember. Undernight, In Birth, EXE, Late ST, or I think it's Uniclear, now whatever it is, because the second one's coming out, so I want to get back into it. And I don't know if it's because I've been playing so much Street Fighter or what, but it's like it just makes a lot more sense now. It's like a lot more fun, a lot easier. I remember it being really overcomplicated and crazy, but it actually is quite intuitive.
Okay. It is this super anime looking one, yeah.
Yes, it's the anime fighter.
Nice. Oh, cool. Would recommend.
Oh yeah, I think everyone should play it. Everyone should give it a try.
Cool. How accessible as like a fighter do you feel it is? It's like if you would compare to. The
Well, I mean, it's a
learning curves of
4-button
others.
fighter, so if you
Okay.
can't handle that, then I don't know. I don't think you really like fighting games that much.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and okay, and it's published by Arc System.
Yeah, it's French bread. It's the Melty Blood team.
Nice. Okay. Cool. That's like a good pedigree from publisher and developer. Right. Yeah. The negativity I wanted to bring this week was directed towards Assassin's Creed Mirage and just my final thoughts on Spider-Man 2. But I'll keep it short. I have like a general philosophy with Ubisoft games where like it's like junk food that gives you diarrhea, right? But sometimes you get that craving. Like, I want this. I want the monster taco right now.
You look in the mirror and you're like, I am fat. I need to give myself E. coli.
Yeah. So you head on over. Yeah. I've spent a couple days playing, not like hours worth of days, but a couple of sessions playing it. Apparently, I'm like 60% through the narrative, which is probably the only saving grace I'd say this game. That's harsh. Ubisoft, I think they do well with like historical settings and recreating that stuff, right? Like they have talent for that. It's just unfortunate that the games that take place within this space are what they are usually.
Bad?
Yeah. So unfortunate there, but very cool environment. Just
plays like shit.
Yeah, combat's not fun. Story has not been interesting in an Assassin's Creed game for a long time.
Like a decade. When did Brotherhood come out? Like 2010?
Like 11? Yeah, 2011. So it's been a long 12 years. Yeah. So it's not complete diarrhea, but it will give you some diarrhea. That's my rating of it.
Yeah,
like,
no antagonists, like quite on the level of the those wacky Medicis. Right?
Yeah, man. None. Yeah. And then Spider-Man 2, I think I've documented that it's just
Yeah. You don't like how Peter puts on the black suit and he's like, "Hey, Miles, what's up? Hey, yo, dog.
No.
What's up, Miles?" Miles like,
No.
Stop doing that.
God. Yeah, there's just aspects of the story. And it always drives me crazy to go online and then see people like singing the praises of like this writing. Like, oh man, Insomniac did such a good job.
Yeah, I can't believe that Harry was able to body Kraven with the Agent Venom suit. Really goes to show what he's capable of.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really it for me. Now we can take some questions from the community.
Excellent.
And good job, everyone. We've actually got a few today. So, coming in first from Zwick the editor, and either of you, please feel free to answer this question. Any indie games we're looking forward to?
Independent games?
Yeah.
I heard that. Okay. The World of Horror actual story mode being completed.
It should be out now.
Well, it's 1.0, but the story mode still isn't ready yet.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still a fun game. I just, I feel like once there's an actual cohesive narrative, it'll be more enjoyable as a whole because I've just replayed so many of these cases so many times.
Yeah.
A lot of horror games. Pretty much every game I went over at the Indie Horror Showcase. Peter Shorts hopefully will come out before the end of the year, and I can play that. I've been looking forward to that for a long ass time. Anton Blast, of course.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. And I was looking at this game, Dark Web Streamer, might be interesting to play.
Nice. What about you, Hugh, man?
I'd probably just say Anton Blast. The Blast School.
Yes.
I met Anton Blast himself.
Yes.
The Anton W. Blast. That's crazy.
It's true. We got along quite well.
Yeah, I can't. Off the top of my head, I can't think of an indie game I'm really looking. Oh, Streets of Rogue 2. Whenever that game comes out, I'm gonna play a shitload of it. Do you want to take the next question, or shall I read it from?
What is this? Have you heard about Star Garden, parentheses, I might be involved in it? Hashtag affiliate, hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. And that is from, let's just say Job LLC.
Oh. What? Is that him?
He changed his name.
Oh. I was like, who the fuck is this? Okay. Well. I actually looked it up. Have you looked at anything about Star Garden?
No, I didn't see this question until now when I was reading the question. Oh wait, no. No, I responded to it. I forgot to look it up.
I mean, my knee-jerk reaction, I'll be honest, was not positive.
Let me see.
But the language they use, you know, in this kind of a blockchain gaming franchise.
Quick aside, it was actually a Dreamcast-style Chow Garden-inspired type game, so whoopsie.
Well, we'll get down to the bottom of it. Yeah, we'll get to the truth of the matter. Eventually. From Sheepover, from our previous guest, Sheepover, she asks, is Goon on the podcast?
Not now, not ever. Next.
He technically was somewhat on today. In the future, we'll see. Howard the Duck asks, and this is a reference, do you like waffles? Do you like pancakes?
Yes,
That's
waffles,
Jesse.
no pancakes.
Memory triggered. That's Jesse, is that your man?
Yeah, that's my man.
Your homie?
He's allegedly
My own
writing a
dog.
story for the next contest. We'll see if that happens.
Nice. Well, is it a yes? You do like the waffles? You do like pancakes?
Waffles, yes. Pancake, no.
Really? What about you, Hugh?
Yes, I like both of them.
Why don't you like pancakes?
Feel bad to eat.
Maybe you just haven't had a good one. Hugh-Man asks, are you gay?
What the?
No.
No.
Interesting. Who is this guy?
Counterpoint. You're gay.
No. No.
And a follow-up. What would you do if, as a child, the story about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards from had a real-life Chucky doll that freaking scared the damn shit out of your child self?
I remember seeing Chucky dolls before I saw the movie and thinking like, this is ugly. But then seeing
Why would
kids
anyone want this?
who have seen the movie see it and literally like scream their fucking
that was me.
lungs out.
Saw it late one night. I wasn't supposed to. And he freaking scared the...
I don't
and
think
the doll was there, and it stared at me and smiled.
That's insane. I don't think I've seen a single Child's Play.
I've seen the
they're pretty
first
good.
3 and the remake.
Okay.
They're like, he's like funny. He's like a funny killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kills in really dumb
Yeah.
ways.
If I saw a
especially
real life
the-
Chucky doll, you know, I'd hit him with the 1s and 2s, give him some of the old elbow
Kinda,
destruction. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
now that I'm
funny
a
thing-
grown adult, I know I could kick him across the room. But
Yeah,
as a
very
small
easily.
child, I was like, he's gonna kill me.
All of his kills are like skidding around and waiting for someone to drop their guard, and then he like slices their Achilles.
That is a grisly.
I watched
I
like
don't
the
appreciate this.
TV show. He pushes this lady over onto like knives sticking out of a washing machine. It's
Oh.
pretty mischievous.
Yeah, some Final Destination shit. All right, from your beloved Bingy, who would you cast for the live-action Zelda? Who are we casting? And let's just Zelda and Link. Let's keep it short.
Yeah, let's say Zelda's gonna be.
Zendaya is Zelda.
Yeah,
Tom Holland is Link. We're done.
it's done and dusted.
Done.
Dawn and Dusted. Yeah, there you go. And then
No, Mike Myers and Beyonce.
there you go. And then, yeah,
50
Ganondorf goes, "I love
68
rupees, Link." Yeah.
68-year-old Michael Myers in the
shit.
Link outfit. The young Link one without the pants
Yeah,
specifically.
he's like,
Yeah, his little green
oh,
tunic.
these things they ride up so bad.
And then finally, closing us out from Goon, will Yakuza Infinite Wealth have a Cuba level?
Yes.
If they have any stones, yes. Because he's in Hawaii right now.
He's in
so,
Hawaii.
yeah, maybe he'll get involved in some international smuggling.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a sub story where Ichiban finds a time machine and he goes back and he inadvertently causes the Cuban Missile Crisis.
he causes.
And
the
he's
events
gonna
of Metal Gear Solid
like
3.
cause it to happen. They'll have like a John F. Kennedy model, be like, "Who am I talking to?" And be like, not this guy."
Not this guy.
And then he'll go back and be reading an old newspaper that flies in his
Nani?
face somehow from and it says, "Mysterious bushy-haired man nearly kills everyone." He's like, "Eh?"
Exactly. Yeah.
And then someone will say, "Oh, that guy looks like you."
But of
What
course,
is
he would
that
be dead by
crazy?
now.
I will say this does bring to mind the sub story music is so good in the Yakuza franchise.
of it.
Like it's so funny that it hasn't changed throughout the whole fucking franchise. It just plays this like,
yeah.
Or the sentimental theme with the electric keyboard kills me.
Yeah, like the MIDI that you would hear someone busking on a street corner.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, and it's always like, I didn't know that you wanted me to crush your balls with a mallet. Why didn't you tell me? It's like, I can't just tell you something like that. And Ichimon's like, does my heart good?
Yes. In like parentheses in the dialogue box. Yeah.
He's like, the like, what, canned animation. He's like,
Very good. Very good. Well, that's been us, I think, for this week, right?
Yeah.
Unless you got anything else to say? We don't really have a bet for next week presently, but I suppose we could always splice one in if we figure it out, or we'll.
I mean, Game Awards are too far away. Otherwise, I'd go for
Game
that.
Awards are too far away.
Let's.
And we're not picking anything up.
I'll just throw something in later. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll come back strong.
It's fun
with the wheel next time.
Yeah.
But until then, I have been Sam. With Nick, you can find me at the Super Sammycom on Twitter /X.
Yeah.
We also the podcast finally has a Twitter page.
Yeah, so follow that.
Follow that. Follow the Video Ditch Pod page. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify, TikTok,
There's
Instagram.
a link tree somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably in the description.
Exactly.
MySpace music.
Yeah.
Friendster. LinkedIn.
Neopets.
I do have to make a Neopets. That'll be in this episode when this is out. People listening will be able to click down below and play the Choose Your Own Adventure Yakuza style.
Wonderful.
Okay,
Yes.
well that's
Until then, thank you, Hugh.
Bye.
Yeah, see you all
Thanks
next
for having
time.
me. Bye.
it. Bye.
Bye.